Now I walk in beauty, beauty is before me, beauty is behind me, above and below me.
This is a symbol of the spark of life in each of us. And our chalice lighting words this morning are from the Reverend Michelle Collins. Come, awaken your senses to this moment, where we practice the revolutionary act of noticing, the breath that sustains us, the beauty hiding in ordinary hours, the small things that keep hope alive. Come, let us train our attention on that which leads us home.
Something a little new to this morning is the reading for this morning is a theme that you will see later on today. And this is from the poem by Walt Whitman, I Sing the Body Electric. Back in 1855, electricity was just beginning to be discovered in its effects. And Whitman grabbed onto that and saw that in the human body there was that spark, that electrical moment. These are excerpts from that poem. I sing the body electric, the armies of those I love engirth me, and I engirth them. They will not let me off till I go with them, respond to them. And if the body does not do fully as much as the soul, and if the body were not the soul, what is the soul? I have perceived that to be with those I like is enough. To stop in company with the rest at evening is enough. To be surrounded by beautiful, curious, breathing, laughing flesh is enough. To pass among them or touch anyone or rest my arm ever so lightly round his or her neck for a moment. What is this then? I do not ask any more delight. I swim in it as in a sea. Examine these limbs, red, black, or white. They are cunning in tendon and nerve. They shall be stripped that you may see them. Exquisite senses, life-lit eyes, pluck, volition, flakes of breast muscle, pliant backbone and neck, flesh not flabby, good-sized arms and legs, and wonders within there yet. Within there runs blood, the same old blood, the same red running blood. There swells and jets a heart, there all passions, desires, reachings, aspirations. Do you think there are not there because they are not expressed in parlors and lecture rooms? O my body, I dare not desert the likes of you and other men and women, nor the likes of the parts of you. I believe the likes of you are to stand or fall with the likes of the soul, and that they are the soul. I believe the likes of you shall stand with my poems, and that they are my poems. Man's, woman's, child's, youth's, wife's, husband's, mother's, father's, young man's, young woman's poems. Heart, neck, hair, ears, drop and tymphon of the ears, eyes, eye fringes, iris of the eye, eyebrows and the waking or sleeping of the lids, mouth, tongue, lips, teeth, roof of the mouth, jaws and the jaw hinges, nose, nostrils of the nose and the partition, cheeks, temples, forehead, chin, throat, back of the neck, neck slew, strong shoulders, manly bears, scapula, hind shoulders, and the ample side round of the chest. Upper arm, armpit, elbow socket, lower arm, arm sinews, arm bones, wrist and wrist joints, hand, palm, knuckles, thumb, forefinger, finger joints, fingernails, broad breast front, curling hair of the breastbone, breast side, ribs, belly, backbone, joints of the backbone, hips, hip sockets, hip strength, inward and outward round, strong set of thighs, well carrying the trunk above, leg fibers, knee pan, upper leg, underleg, ankles, instep, football, toes, toe joints, the heel, all attitudes, all the shapeliness, all the belongings of my or your body, or of anyone's body, male or female. The lung sponges, the stomach sac, the bowels sweet and clean, the brain in its folds inside the skull frame, sympathies, heart valves, palate valves, maternity, tears, laughter, weeping, love looks, love perturbations and risings, the voice, articulation, language, whispering, shouting aloud, food, drink, pulse, digestion, sweat, sleep, walking, swimming, poise on the hips, sleeping, reclining, embracing, arms curving and tightening, the continual changes of the flex of the mouth and around the eyes, the skin, the sunburnt shade, freckles, hair, the circling rivers, the breath, and breathing it in and out, the beauty of the waist, and thence of the hips, and thence downward towards the knees, the thin red jellies within you or within me, the bones and the marrow in the bones, the exquisite realization of health. Oh, I say these are not the parts and poems of the body only, but of the soul. Oh, I say now, these are the soul.
All right. 1, 2, 3. I am a pine tree on the mountainside. I am a pine tree on the mountainside. I am a pine tree on the mountainside. My roots go down. My roots go down, down to the earth. My roots go down, down to the earth. My roots go down, down to the earth. My roots go down. I am a wildflower pushing through the stones. I am a wildflower pushing through the stones. I am a wildflower pushing through the stones. My roots go down. My roots go down, down to the earth. My roots go down, down to the earth. My roots go down, down to the earth. My roots go down. I am a willow swaying in the breeze storm. I am a willow swaying in the storm. I am a willow swaying in the storm. My roots go down. My roots go down, down to the earth. My roots go down, down to the earth. My roots go down, down to the earth. My roots go down. I am an ancient redwood tree. I am an ancient redwood tree. I am an ancient redwood tree. My roots go down. My roots go down, down to the earth. My roots go down, down to the earth. My roots go down, down to the earth. My roots go down. I am a mountain reaching for the sun. I am a mountain reaching for the sun. I am a mountain reaching for the sun. My roots go down. I rise down, down to the earth. My roots go down, down to the earth. My roots go down, down to the earth. My roots go down. Sorry, I missed that one. I rise with the voice of everything. I rise with the voice of everything. I rise with the voice of every living thing. My roots go down.
Spring has come, and once more we toss off the old restrictions that winter placed on our bodies, remembering that we are more than the sum of reaction to cold and dark, snow and blizzard. Our bodies react to this change, but do we take time to listen to them as we hurriedly plunge forward into spring, which has its own obstacles. For myself, I remember once again that my legs go up and down on the bicycle pedals, and my eyes are more vigilant around me, both to the nature of the roadway and also to the traffic that I am now part of. I also have the awareness of parts of body that hurt and try to tell me to take it easier, as I am finding once again the joy of moving through space under my own power. In days long past, the Buddha said, within this fathom-long body, which is 6 feet, and mind is found all of the teachings. His admonition was to have us look to our inner being as a source for becoming aware and overcoming that which clouds our understanding. In our modern world, we are taken aback at the reasons behind this mindfulness of the body, as its original purpose was to have us consider how much we are attached to the body, and by contemplating the messy truth of all the fluids and balloons and the bag it was all contained in, we could transcend our attachment to it. It was not just the followers of the Buddha that propagated this attitude, but that pretty much summed up the attitude of Western civilization for the last 2,000 years. And then along comes Whitman, who tells us it is all right to glorify the body and that the soul is no less than the body itself. He sings in his poem of his enchantment by the body and all its acts and manifestations, that we can once more celebrate and learn other teachings from this formation that the mind drags around. Now, thanks to the pioneering work of people such as Jon Kabat-Zinn and the mindfulness movement, we are able to come to the middle path between revulsion and glorification and just pay attention to what is good or bad in the body and be aware, pay attention, be mindful, and do some investigation of that which has always been with us, but which we are so frightfully unaware of, our body. Just like any verbal conversation, the body is speaking, but are we listening? Jack Kornfield, who helped to develop this, sums it up. Yet in modern life, the body becomes a machine for living, the subject of managed care, of steroids and plastic surgery. Our flesh is mortified into new forms as we sit in traffic jams, work in cramped cubicles, and at school desks under artificial light, and distracts ourselves with fast food and video games. We have lost our connection to our own natural instinctive life. When we ignore the body, sooner or later, it makes itself known through the medium of various symptoms. We experience loss of vitality, chronic pain, and stress-related disease. We suffer from ulcers and colitis, high blood pressure and strokes. We experience anorexia and obesity, depression and anxiety, road rage and addiction. If we make some time to be quiet and really pay attention, we can start to learn how suffering and well-being arise in our body, how that might feel at first like tightness or heaviness or just light and relaxed. We can discover how our body responds when our mind is clear or confused, when our heart is open or closed. And he ends with, practice with this. Within this fathom-long body and mind is found all of the teachings. Today, Kim will take you through a brief exercise in developing the ability to pay attention to our own bodies and the signals that it is giving. Accept this offering, and may its merits be a benefit to you.
So this is a guided meditation. It's called a body scan, and it's guided to help keep us on track as we're going through it. What you might find, it lasts about 10 minutes. And for some people, 10 minutes is like forever. So if you're not used to maybe meditating or trying to be focused for that length of time, you might find this a bit difficult. But that's the part about the guided meditation, kind of keep you there. Also, don't worry about it. Your mind starts to wander, fine. Realize that's happening, bring it back, take a breath, try to stay focused on where we're at in that part of that body scan. What you don't want to do is judge yourself about the fact that your mind is going off in some other direction. And throughout the guided meditation, it'll mention that about, don't judge yourself, bring it back, and that's a part of the guided part of it. Let's begin by making yourself comfortable, but not too comfortable. The purpose of this meditation is to fall awake, not fall asleep. Sitting in the chair or on the floor, allow your back to be straight but not stiff. With your feet on the ground, your hands can be resting gently in your lap or at your side. Allow your eyes to close or to remain open with a soft gaze. Take several long, slow, deep breaths, breathing in fully and exhaling slowly. Breathe in through your nose and out through your nose or mouth. Feel your stomach expand and inhale and relax as you let go and exhale. Begin to let go of noises around you. Begin to shift your attention from outside to inside yourself. If you are distracted by sounds in the room, simply notice this and bring your focus back to your breathing. Now slowly bring your attention down to your feet. Begin observing sensations in your feet. You might want to wiggle your toes a little, feeling your toes against your socks or shoes. Just notice without judgment. You might imagine sending your breath down to your feet, as if the breath is traveling through your nose, to the lungs, and through the abdomen, all the way down to your feet. And then back up again, out through your nose and lungs. Perhaps you don't feel anything at all. That's fine too. Just allow yourself to feel the sensation of not feeling anything. When you are ready, allow your feet to dissolve in your mind's eye and move your attention up to your ankles, calves, knees, and thighs. Observe the sensations you are experiencing throughout your legs. Breathe into and breathe out of your legs. If your mind begins to wander, gently notice this and bring your mind back to the sensations in your legs. If you notice any discomfort, pain, or stiffness, don't judge this. Just simply notice it. Observe how all sensations rise and fall, shift and change moment to moment. Notice how no sensation is permanent. Just observe and allow the sensations to be in the moment, just as they are. Breathe into and out from the legs. Then, on the next out breath, allow the legs to dissolve in your mind and move to the sensations in your lower back and pelvis, softening and releasing as you breathe in and out. Slowly move your attention up to your mid-back and upper back. Become curious about the sensations here. You may become aware of sensations in the muscle, temperature, points of contact with the chair. With each out-breath, you may let go of tension you are carrying. And then, very gently, shift your focus to your stomach and all the internal organs here. Perhaps you notice the feeling of clothing, the process of digestion, or belly rising, falling with each breath. If you notice opinions arising about these areas, gently let these go and return to noticing sensations. As you continue to breathe, bring your awareness to your chest and heart region and just notice your heartbeat. Observe how the chest rises during the inhale and how the chest falls during the exhale. Shifting your focus again, look to your hands and fingertips. See if you can channel your breathing into and out of this area as if you are breathing into and out from your hands. If your mind wanders, gently bring it back to the sensations in your hands. On the next out breath, shift the focus to bring awareness into your arms. Observe the sensation or lack of sensations that may be occurring here. You might notice some difference between the left arm and the right arm. And as you exhale, you may experience the arm soften and release tensions. Continue to breathe and shift focus to your neck, shoulder, and throat. This is an area where we often have tension. Be with the sensations. Could be tightness, rigidity, or holding. You may notice shoulders moving along with the breath. Let go of any thoughts or stories you are telling about this area. And as you breathe, you may feel tension rolling off your shoulders. Now direct your attention to the scalp, head, and face. Observe all the sensations occurring there. Notice movement of air as you breathe into and out of the nostrils or mouth. As you exhale, you might notice the softening of any tension you may be holding. And now let your attention expand out to include the entire body as a whole. Bring into your awareness the top of your head down to the bottom of your toes. Feel the gentle rhythm of breath as it moves through the body. And as we come to the end of this practice, take a full, deep breath, taking in all the energy. And exhale fully. And when you're ready, open your eyes and return your attention to this present moment. As you become alert and awake again, try to set an intention of continuing this awareness throughout the day. Our closing words this morning again are from the Reverend Michelle Collins. As you leave this space made sacred by our presence, may you practice the art of truly noticing yourself with honesty, others with compassion, the world with clear eyes. Remember that attention is love made deliberate. So go with courage to look closely, to stay present, to let what you witness reshape you as well as the world.
I give thanks to the waves upholding me, hail the great winds urging me on, read the infinite sea before me, sing the sky my sailor's song. I was born upon the fathoms, never harbor or port have I known. The wide universe is the ocean I travel, and the earth is my blue